Sinu, Sinu. Do you know what this is? Time's up. It's a Rolodex. Let's see what's in the Rolodex. Starting at A. I can find A. Oh, look. Bridge. Oh, oh, oh. Bridge. The number for Bridge. Publications. Shelley. Let's see what fucking shit we got here. C.N. Anderson. That would be in Twin Oaks, Scientology. Mazen Abu Hijle. Abel. Known Scientology affiliate. Affiliated with Wise. Wise and Abel. Dorothy Allen. Safar Y. Asho. 323-953-3250. 953-3250. For those in the 323. We wouldn't be carrying cell phones all the time back then. B&B Developers, West Pico Boulevard, Wendy Boyd, probably Scientology affiliated. Mike Bennett, contractor, Scientology affiliated, not sure anymore. Roger Bazanis, Scientologist, Beverly Hills Mission, 310-226-2464. Feel free to call them. Battle Creek Org, 616-965-5203. Executives number 269-965-5203. Possibly could have been a number change. I bet you Battle Creek Org is no longer. Marcus Coloma. Wow, I still have his number. Maybe I should give him a call. City Beat. Joe, a Scientologist, works for the City Beat. Extension 213, at least he did back then. George Cole. Clear Sound Studios. Not a Scientology related piece of information. But a lot of Scientologists did rehearse there. Alright, the AFM Local 47 Credit Union, American Federation of Musicians, which I was a member of. Cyberdog Cafe, my old place of employment. Nathaniel Castro, the Illinois Org. The Illinois Enema Bandit. I heard it on the news. I heard it on the news. New Mexico org. This is my fucking Rolodex, people. The DMV of California. Diane Valdez, Overture Manager Editing, or Overture Managing Editor, Advertising Manager for the AFM Local 47, American Federation of Musicians, Professional Musicians, Local 47. 3HM Entertainment, Dave Ferrara was a Scientologist. I think he blew. I'd be real interested to know, because Dave Ferrara was a freaking cool guy. He did live event production, same shit I used to do. CC Dallas, Denver org, Detroit org. You know, it's crazy going through this because my brother posted a comment on the last video. Wow, with the name recall, the names that I was recalling. Well, dude, this is my Rolodex. It wasn't just names. It was entire orgs. The whole world. Especially after he left. Because I took his post. Frank Thomas, non-Scientologist. FTD Nashville. Iris Flores. I think she was a public Scientologist. Flag. That's right, Flag Land Base. Michael Hughes, Shazia K. These are all Scientologists, both of those. Hubbard College, Florida, New York, and LA, all of those numbers. My mother. Holloway Rubbish. Holloway Rubbish. Holloway Rubbish is in my Rolodex. Haul away all the rubbish. A lot of trash being generated. Ian, that would be my old boss, from after Scientology. During my sec check when I was moonlighting. Okay, that's what I'm going to call this video, moonlighting. But this was my Rolodex for staff from Ventura and Melrose, and I've taken. I know I took some out because, and I know that there were some that I had to take out that I made copies of people's numbers, like Alex Merrick's and Rachel Weston. Like, I made a copy of those secretly and kept those in private, and brought those home with me because I didn't really have a phone. Didn't want to put the numbers on the phone even. Johnny Rockets used to every now and then get food there when we were starving, because we were always starving. The only time we got Johnny Rockets really was if one of the executives paid for it. Go get you some food. Oh boy, what do you want? And it's whatever they wanted to eat, you know. You can get something. Las Vegas org. Lynn McAfee, non-Scientologist, photographer. 11324 and a half Hatteras Street. I'm sure she doesn't live there anymore, but I'm not sure. Maybe she was a Scientologist. Lynn McAfee. Market share. Travis McGee, my brother. Lolly Martinez, Mad Hatter Studios, Contract, Chandra, Larry McCormick, Scientologist, Barbara Meliquars, Scientologist, Armando Martinez, Scientologist, Sally Murphy, my Aunt Sally, Michigan org. And you might have a question, why would I have the numbers of all these orgs? Why? Well, as a bookstore officer, sometimes availability of materials is an issue. And you can use it as a stat push, essentially. If you can find an old LRH book that wasn't printed or that's not in print anymore, you can sell them. Teresa O'Neill. She was in one of the pictures that I showed. She was the girl that worked at Wise Wise. Missouri org, Toronto org, Office Depot. Find any post office in the world. I have a number to find any post office in the world. Crazy. Juanita Parity, my aunt, not a Scientologist, Catholic. Phoenix org. That's through the queues. Not many queues. I don't know why that would be in queues, but it was. Alright, Red Rocks Climbing. This was the world's first computerized climbing gym on 7416 Melrose. Testing center number for Hollywood, my brother's number. Silver Lake Conservatory of Music. Now that is Red Hot Chili Peppers conservatory, the Flea. He started a music conservatory in Silver Lake. There's a bunch of hipster kids that live out there. And the conservatory is for rich kids that can afford to go to some fancy repository of music, rock. Basically go hang out with a rock star and learn how to play music with rock stars, but pay for it. Sherman Oaks, Mission, St. Louis org, Seattle org, Lawrence Turner, not a Scientologist, but in the film industry. He actually runs the biggest talent agency in Louisiana now. He lived in California for 20 years and moved back here and does most of the major movies down here in New Orleans and stuff. Right. All right. Unica Melrose, that was a fashion shop. United States Postal Service. It's weird, I'm actually Scientology, Postal Service. Valley org, Fernando Velasquez, Scientologist. Any of these names would be like probably a higher trained Scientologists. They would give us the numbers of those people. The Way to Happiness, DC org. It's a small world, Scientology. It may sound big, but it's small. And then we're back to bridge. So this actually was confiscated by HCO. That's why I had to make copies of some of this. There's things missing out of my Rolodex that HCO took out. Anyways, there's a saying in that we come up with that ain't Scientology, but it kind of is. Because they played this damn CD all the time called The Joy of Creating. And as artists, especially Melrose and CC Public, they would play this shit at CC. And it's just this, it's mind-numbing. It's so not creative. It's just, it's trash. But you got all these great artists playing on it. Isaac Hayes, Dougie Fresh, who at one time he's a decent. I like Dougie Fresh. Not something I listen to all the time, but and Edgar Winter, Chick Corea. The joy of creating, y'all. And so, and then LRA says, splurge on it. Well, we say, it's the joy of creating, y'all. Splooge on it. Yeah. And that everyone, John said it, Travis said it, Jason said it, Adam said it, Jim even said it. I want to say Vicky said it. I got her to say it. Splooge on it. Come on, say it. Splooge on it. The joy of creating, y'all. Splooge on it. And it comes from a song. It's horrible. You can look it up online. It says it's like, I think the video is this is what Scientology music sounds like, and or something like that. And then the CD is called The Joy of Creating. It's horrible. I've still not listened to it. Like, I just couldn't bring myself to listen to it ever. I couldn't stand it at the fucking missions or the orgs. It was mostly at the orgs. At the missions, we played other shit. But, what was it? The Hymn of Asia is another one that's just terrible. Now, Chick Corea did one on his own called To the Stars or some shit. I have it somewhere. It's great. It's great jazz. But it ain't. There ain't no words to it. It's just really good jazz. So I'll end it with a video. End the video with some music. Enjoy creating, y'all. And I'll title this video Moonlighting, because it's nighttime where I'm at, and I'm getting ready to go do a shift, probably a lift shift. So I'm gonna play a song. A song that was one of the first two songs I ever played that were original in a band live in front of people. And this song was written by Charles Lyons, and I traded him a pack of cigarettes for this song. And I'm going 9 days now with no nicotine. So I'm gonna give this song a shot here. I haven't been singing or warming up much, but it's the joy of creating, y'all. splooge on it. Oh, goodness. Some of the, not some of, most of the language you use when referring to yourself and other people in Scientology is very derogatory and obscene. So, I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. I'm not that, that's why I stopped talking that way. But, I am going to show it again. But I guess I should really shut my mouth. And it's not that they care about me at all. And it's not that I lie to you. I just don't know what I'm supposed to say. And it's not that they care about me at all. Things I wish I'd done. You don't know about the voices in my head. Number one. It's not that I think too much. All the things I just think too much. And it's not that I care about it at all. And it's not that I lie to you. I just got nothing left to say. Throw it all away. Things I wish I'd done. You don't know about voices in my head. I'm number one. Number one. I'm number one. Number one, number one, number one, number one, number one. And what's with all this shit?